everybody. Welcome back to the persistence of the Diaphane. Is that
Yes,
right? Is that how you pronounce that?
Diaphane.
This is a wonderful mind trip led by our illustrious DM, Sadie. Today we are joined by a new cast member, Harley Crow. You might remember her from the TikToks floating around. She's got some good stuff. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time with intro and all of that. We're going to go straight over to Sadie and get rocking and rolling. Take it away, Sadie.
All right, so last we left you all, you had pulled on a golden thread. And when you pulled on this golden thread, seeking an escape from the portal that was collapsing in around you, you felt warmth, happiness, life, joy, good things. And it led you out of this portal. So now we find you in a clearing. Before you in this clearing, there is a figure with dark hair, standing about 6 foot tall, something like that. Mm-hmm. What do you do?
Hi. Who are you and where are we?
You're talking to me?
What is this place?
That okay.
Grave robber. At this time, you have just been spat out of a similar portal where you followed a golden thread to escape. You saw a mysterious figure as you left the portal, but he is nowhere to be found.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, who are you guys?
Well,
I don't even know who the rest of you are.
I'm Bander. Hi.
Sean.
I'm Landon. Truesayer.
And I am Grifton St. Rester Crabble Saunterbludger Hepperfumpenshire.
Do you have a
Mr.
show
Longman.
name? I can't remember all of that.
Alright, well, mine's simple. All you have to know is that I am called Grave Robber.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Is that a name or a title?
Is that an occupation?
Or an occupation, thank you.
All of the above.
Where I come from, we don't take very kindly to your...
Mm-hmm.
Not really
I'm with
many
Landon.
people do.
Some graves have a fungus in them. Have you ever found any fungus in the graves that you rob?
Probably, but to be honest, I don't look that much for any fungus items.
Well, maybe next time you dig up a grave, I'll come with you and I can collect some fungus.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Does anybody know where we are?
Roll a history check. Everybody roll a history check.
Landon has a 4.
Griff
History
rolled
is
a
not my
9.
thing.
Get a plus
20.
7 to it. I still rolled a 9.
I rolled an 18. 20.
Dirty 20.
Griff, what did you get?
9.
Okay.
9 is always no.
Grave Robber and Bander, you recognize the landform that is just past the clearing. It is a large rock formation that vaguely looks like a woman kneeling. You recognize that this land formation is near the town of Kaltaki. This town is a moderately sized town, and it's been there for a long time. It has historical prominence. It should be here, but it's not. There are no people, there are no buildings, there are no cathedrals, temples, there are no shops, no merchants, nothing to indicate that a town was ever here except for the clearing.
Huh.
It seems like this looks like, but it can't be. No, it's not.
There. It should be. That's. There should be a city here.
Yes, but there isn't a city here.
What are you two going on about?
Well, I think there's supposed to be a city here, but obviously there isn't. Therefore, there isn't supposed to be a city here.
Where is here? Where are we?
Someplace that is supposed to be really busy, sprawling.
My
Can't
thought
remember the
is
name, can you?
there was a magical portal, and it either dropped us way far in the past before there were people here, or way far in the future where there aren't people anymore. Probably because of dragons eat them.
I'd like to look around, like on the ground, see if there's like little bits and pieces or anything.
Roll investigation.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Plus 6, so 26 total.
It is very, very strange. You see places that look like there could have been foundations, but there are no remnants, there are no scraps, there are no splinters of wood, no stones that look like they would have been used in building. It's just gone.
There's nothing civilization-wise.
Right.
We may have been taken far into the past before the city was made. Because there should be like cities or buildings right here. Like if we were taken like into the future, there would be like some semblances of it. There's nothing, guys.
Has Bander seen this statue before? I don't know.
Yes.
Does it look like it's less weathered? Is what I'm asking.
It does not. It looks exactly as it should.
Well, you know, your idea is interesting, but the statue is not very well weathered. If we were far in the past, it would be less so, right? Because it's made of rock and water and wind, and yeah.
So, hold up. You two are debating whether we've traveled through time.
It's really the only explanation.
You know, I think I've honestly had enough of all of this adventure for one day. I'm going to go home now. I want to try casting Sending.
All right. Roll a straight d20.
Put anything on it or just whatever comes up?
Just whatever it comes up.
I got a 5.
Okay. What do you want to say, and who are you trying to send a message to?
I'm trying to send a message to my mother and
Mm-hmm.
basically trying to convey, look, something happened. I don't know where I am. Is there, like, can she scry on me or can she try to bring me back?
So as you're speaking, you hear your words echo back to you. They're not reaching their destination.
We're sorry. The number you're trying to dial.
I was like, wait, I'm supposed to be a serious character this time. I'm not supposed to be a because like I immediately went to. Just checking something real quick. I don't think I can commune yet. No, I can't. All right. So Lyndon just walks off, like not very far from the party. He just walks about 10 feet back, and he's like trying to figure out why he's getting the feedback.
What's everybody else doing?
Vander will be looking at the various plants and trying to determine what time of year it is. You want me to roll a nature check for that?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, not good. Only a 10. I rolled a 5, so yeah.
You can still tell that it is, late summer, early fall, about the same time that you left.
Okay. Hey, is that statue climbable?
You might be able to get about 20 to 30 feet above the ground. You probably can't climb the whole thing, but...
Yeah, because it's the highest thing here, so
Right.
yeah, Vander will try to climb up there to see if he can get a better look. Would you like any type of roll here?
Yes. Give me... I'm not actually sure if that's athletics or acrobatics.
Well, acrobatics would be better for me, but yeah.
Both make sense, so go ahead with acrobatics.
All right. Oh, horribly. 11.
You're able to get, like 10 feet up.
But you will not see past the trees.
No.
Hey, guys, can someone give me like a boost? I want to get up higher. You, tall one.
Let me try. I'll I guess help get him up further up.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get about 5 more feet up. And so you see that the area is pretty well wooded. There are animals in the forest.
No sign of human habitat, or sorry, not human, just habitation of by sentient beings. Gotcha.
You do see a small cabin about a day's trek away.
Hey, guys, there's a cabin that way.
Also, make a perception check.
Perception on the character sheet is located. Oh, right there. Wait, 11. Okay. No. Oh, perception. 8.
In the corner of your vision, you see that a portal has started to open up on the edge of the clearing.
Okay.
I think there's a portal over there, guys.
Landon
I guess
pulls his
let's
base
check
and
it
raises
out.
the shield.
Well, I guess we're left with a dilemma. Do we go to the portal or try and find a town nearby?
Well, the cabin's probably like a day's travel through the forest away, and the portal's like right here.
True. But the portal might put us 300 years into the future or past.
Or put us back.
Well, if we keep on going into the portal and we keep on going into the past, maybe we could all become our own grandparents.
Landon walks toward the portal.
That is
Grifton will follow and responding to Bandersmash's comment, that actually that leads to a bunch of questions. I'm very intrigued by this. How does one become their own great-grandparent? Interesting. Eugenics have always fascinated me.
You what?
Eugenics, messing with bloodlines.
Oh, okay.
those are some big words, old man.
Well, I'm well studied. Not all of us can rob graves for a living.
Or collect
Fair.
fungus?
I still don't know how you've made a living. Probably while you're wearing animal skins, I can only imagine.
Yes.
What are you anyway? What is your profession? Obviously you're a fungi collector, but...
Ah, yes, I'm a very fun guy. That's correct. You see, my family wanted me to become an alchemist like my great-great-great-grandfather. But I have this repressed rage, and I broke the alchemy set. And so I ran away, and I've been living in the forest for a while. It was my great-great-great-grandfather's alchemy set, and I'm sure my parents would be very angry at me.
Wonderful. We have a hallucinating anger management problem person. We have some kind of fighter cleric thing with an Oedipus complex, and someone who enjoys dealing with necromancy. Oh, yes, necrophiles. Yes.
I honestly thought you were going to say nocturnal emissions.
Probably both. Although I suppose robbing graves would be a good way to get spare pots for experiments.
And fungi.
Indeed. Indeed.
I'm not sure how I quite feel about that one, but
Well, you can get all of the shiny things, and he gets the pieces of corpses, and then I get the fungus, and I don't know what Landon over there wants.
no, I don't
I'm still
collect the
I'm still
bodies or
just waiting.
pieces of.
Maybe Landon collects ears. Do you collect ears, Landon?
Am I honestly the only one who's worried about what might come out of this portal?
Oh,
And you guys are debating about what each other does.
I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. Yes. Who wants to jump in first?
Wait,
I'll
time
go
out.
in.
Hold on.
As you
Where's Bird Brain?
Oh, I forgot about him. Maybe he flew away when we showed up.
give
We'll be
me
back in season
a
2.
give
as
me a perception
Phoenix
check.
Perception.
Perception check.
Is that a call from everyone or just for a specific
Yes,
person?
everyone.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Ooh, I got a 12.
Net 1.
7.
Wow, a 12 is the best out of here?
Right?
Becoming your own grandparent is the new way of saying loving yourself.
Oh,
I agree.
oh no.
There's a great play back home where a man went to the future and to the past and became his own grandparent. Saved himself from giant brains. It was amazing.
But wouldn't that just put him into a temporal loop?
Amazing.
I guess
I
that's
don't know
one
what
way
you're
of becoming immortal.
So no one has seen Not Guilty. And you don't remember her coming through either.
Well,
Maybe she's inside this portal here.
true. I like
As
the way
you turn
think.
back to the portal, a figure runs past and into the portal.
Kill it, London. Kill it with fire.
Wait, it went past
This-
me though.
This is the same figure that Grave Robber was after.
I'm going after him. Get back here.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
No, you're not close enough to
Hey,
the portal.
I was right next to. Okay.
Throw me at it.
If you were, I missed it
Okay.
because my screen froze, so I missed a little bit of what y'all did narratively. So
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Does
Banter mostly.
yeah? Does Grave Robber go in?
Yes. I'm
I just-
running in.
I just follow Grave Robber because now there's a common enemy.
So the two big ones just went into the portal. Should we go too?
Well, I mean, I didn't love them. I suppose. Seems like we're the only brains of this operation. Let's go.
All right.
Well, oh yeah. Banner will run in. I guess he'll pull out his axes.
Oh yeah, I'm not that intelligent. I was looking.
Yeet.
I was like, I hope I'm not doing something against my character right now.
Per Wizarding 101, I will go in last. You know. Gotta bring up the rear of any party.
Mm.
Granted, the barbarian should have gone first, but
I'm still trying to figure out what Grave Robber is. Title?
Well, guess you'll find out.
Class?
occupation.
as you travel through the portal, Grave Robber, you see that the figure ahead of you is closing the entrance of the portal behind himself.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my dagger and throw it at him.
All right, roll to attack.
Okay. Alright. That is 22 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, cool. And 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I would shoot off a guiding bolt if I saw her throw the dagger.
Throw your shield at it.
Seems like I might get in trouble with a certain company if I do that stuff. No, but Landon would have shot a guiding bolt. Do you want me to roll or? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
All right. And Grave Robber, how much damage was that?
13.
Okay. Badly wounded, the figure stops trying to close up the portal and instead opens a new one inside the portal, flashing out of it. And closing it.
We can do that. I'm just gonna like try and pull down a zipper. Nah.
As you try to pull, you start to see golden threads.
No. Put it back. Nothing to see here. There's no golden threads. No.
Do the rest of us see that too?
Yes.
Feeling
In fact,
what
you
I felt-
also see that the opening where the figure was trying to leave at first, there are golden threads around the opening.
Well, the last time we pulled on a thread, it kind of felt nice. Why don't we pull in some more?
Sure.
Landon.
What could go wrong?
Everything. Just like last time.
Landon does exactly what he did last time. He grabs a hold of it, starts pulling on it.
Entire cities disappear. Oh, well, fine.
Well, now we know what that does.
Maybe we should label these strings. Like each one does something different? I don't know.
Right before you pull yourselves out of this portal, feeling like you are absorbing this thread of warmth, of magic. And Landon, your sending spell goes through finally.
Cool.
You hear your mother's voice saying, Landon, I expected you. Where were you?
Is that all I hear?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can first. Yeah, I can. I'll cast sending again. Mother, you have to scry on me. I don't know where I am.
You have to hit send.
Oh, yeah. These new fangled devices. And I wait.
She shortly replies, "You are very far." I don't know where you are.
Well, that's bad. Okay. Oh, just as a quick thought, when I tried to shoot the guiding bolt off,
Mhm.
was I able to do it, or it just didn't go through? And I didn't mean to step on Grave Robber's spot. Sorry.
Oh, no, it went through.
Oh, it did go. Okay.
Yes.
Because my next thought was, okay, as long as we're holding these, we can perform magic of some kind. But if we're not holding these, we can't do magic.
I know some magic.
I do relay real quick that I tried to contact my mother. By the way, is a powerful priestess of my religion, and
What religion is
also
that?
very powerful magic. Oh, let me get some leaflets together. And
Ah, yes. I worship the wolf spirit. Yes. Are the spirit of wolves?
we follow Nomigato. He's
God bless you.
Nomigato.
sure. He, I am his avatar, and I'm a little unable to contact him right now. But my mother, being someone who's fairly powerful of magic, is unable to tell where I am. So
Ooh.
this
Well,
is slightly disconcerting.
On a positive note, you can talk to her.
That is a
That's
positive.
kind of all I can do for the day.
I'm not too big on the magic, but I'm pretty sure if she was able to like contact back to you, it means we're on the same plane as her. At least I think so. Is that how that works?
I'm double checking real quick because I'm actually confused myself.
Well, as players, we
No,
will.
it does go to
As
other
characters,
planes.
would we know this? I don't know.
Oh no, it does
I-
go to other planes. Is that what you
There,
said?
it can, but the target's on a different plane than you. There's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
Oh, that's a
Oh
very
my
small
goodness.
percentage chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but but I mean, excluding really cool DM story setups. Yeah. But yeah, it does go through other planes, and at the DM's discretion, if I have the ability to use the spell, I would imagine, am I able to know how it works properly, or
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Dear
Your
Lord,
mother
I hope
has
so, or else I'm in a lot of trouble.
your mother has researched it extensively.
Okay, so that's good.
Smart woman.
Yes, a barbarian would have no idea about other planes, regardless of how much he knows about herbalism.
I'm cool with other planes, but apparently time travel was something I was like, oh, that's the thing. We can do that now.
We can now.
There's definitely other worlds, but not other time periods, of course.
Are
Are
there
there?
any other colored strings in here, or is it just golden strings?
They are all golden.
Okay. I like gold. Sorry. Oh,
The
Sadie's
touch of
cam
it.
is frozen.
Oh,
The smell of it.
Yeah.
wonky internet.
Yes, the internet is our enemy.
Yes. The true BBEG.
Really.
All right. So, you said we pulled a thread and we're currently feeling the warmth and all that good stuff portaling to a new place, I guess, or to our usual.
Well, this
So-
time didn't Landon grab like a dozen or more strings at once?
I grabbed as many as I can get my hands on. So
Last time it was
however
a
that
single
plays
string.
out. Yeah. So however it plays out.
However it plays out. We're
Yeah.
going with you.
Tie them to these strings.
We did no, just so I'm still following. We went through the portal that we chased after the guy, at least Grave Robber and I, and I'm assuming you guys followed us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grave Robber threw a dagger. I shot a bolt. He opened another portal, skip town, or he or she opened another portal, skip town, and we're just kind of sitting here through the other portal that we went through. So we're just kind of in this newer area, and there's a bunch of golden strands all over the place.
So we're not following the portal of the person who ran away. We just
Right.
picked just some other portal and pulled strings on it.
Just summing up, I think that's where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Who has scissors?
I only have rock.
Oh. Rock will never cut these strings.
I mean, essentially, not wrong. I have a mace, so I mean, I don't think I have a cutting instrument of any kind.
I have axes, and if you put them like this, it's like a scissor. See?
Perhaps we could make a nice sweater vest out of these strands. I don't know. Some baby
I don't
stuffs
know.
or something.
Gold really isn't my color.
We probably need
Oh,
to wait until we know a little bit more about these golden strands.
Come on. A sweater vest that allows you to time travel. That sounds cool.
Hey, Landon, what do those taste like?
Inquiring
Crap.
minds would like to know.
There's a 50% chance that I will try it. He does not try it.
Hi.
Friendship bracelets, I love it.
Love it.
It'd be
Oh,
cool if we could, like,
Pals.
I do have a dagger, so it'd be cool if we could cut them off and then use them to communicate with each other if we're too far away.
But what if we, by cutting them off, we're killing an entire universe?
Let's
Sorry,
cross
that's,
it.
that's the player talking, not the character. I apologize.
Oh, sorry.
That's a problem for future me.
Seems like
Oh. Well, here's an axe, and you have a dagger, and we can go snip, snip.
oh no.
Here, hold it tight.
And yeah, Bander will go ahead and swing his axe.
I'm holding it.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
no.
where we all die.
Do I need to make a attack roll on the string?
Now, to be fair, I just have one strand that I'm
Oh,
holding. I'm
come
just,
on. You had
to be
12.
fair, because I
Jeez.
was like, let's just try it this way first to see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. First off, Landon, what is your intention with holding the strand? Are you intending for it to be cut?
Like after my initial grab of them, and knowing that like the last time I grabbed them, I felt more powerful and such. Like at this moment, now that I'm holding this out here, what's my intention from this moment here?
Right. Are you holding it out so that Bander can cut it?
The one strand, yes. This seems like an extremely bad idea, but I'm going with it because we're
Malicious
already
intent.
here.
We're already neck deep into it.
We still haven't really figured out what's happening yet. We're just grabbing things and feeling things, and no, we're
It's the
far
best way.
away. Yep.
Chasing a person that's popping in and out.
Ooh,
Hey.
I rolled a natural 20 on an attack roll.
This is gonna go well.
Oh, you don't need an attack roll. I just need to roll to see what
If Landon
happens.
dies.
There is an awful lot of
Oh.
dice being rolled right now, and I can hear it.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna end really
Okay.
badly.
On the upside, spare parts.
On the upside, possible new characters, so I don't have to be such a
The
such
axe
a
breaks.
serious thing.
Oh,
It sparks against the thread and breaks.
Well, luckily, I just made this of a stone and some sticks, so whoop. What's the matter with these scissors?
ah.
2 hand axes, so I still have
that
one.
makes me want to make it a sweater vest even more.
oh no.
Does it,
Landon, what is your response to this?
when he tries to cut it, it doesn't cut. It doesn't do anything to me. I'm just standing there holding it still.
Correct.
All right.
Now, when it breaks the hand axe, where does the head go?
Fair question.
It actually just kind of dissolves like into powder.
So I have a stick now?
You don't even have a stick.
Bander's going to
It's
count his
not.
fingers then.
What comes after 4?
Oh,
That would
good.
be
I
fine.
still have all my hand sticks.
My hand sticks.
Did it make a noise when he hit it, or just the hatchet or axe just completely dissolved, like no sound or anything?
It didn't really make a sound. It kind of
Oh, okay.
sparked, and you felt like a wave of energy.
Interesting.
Okay.
Would Landon? So this is Mike asking the question now. In this moment, when Landon grabs the bundle of strands,
Mhm.
in the initial moment, and he starts feeling good about things like the warmth and everything from it.
Yeah.
Is it similar to when he was standing in the presence of his god?
Yes.
Hmm.
Now, Mike's question to Sadie, the DM,
All
would
right.
Landon understand this as? Would he be able to figure out that this is probably something that might be connected to the gods?
You know what? Roll religion.
Okay. I think actually I'm not too bad at religion, if I'm not mistaken. What do I got here? That's a +3. Nope, that's a 5 total.
You are
Fair enough.
vaguely. You have a vague sense that this reminds you of Nomigato. But other than that, nothing.
Okay.
Does anyone remember how we got out of here last time?
I think we grabbed one, and then Landon got sucked up. So the rest of us just jumped on.
Well, he's holding one right now, and he's not getting sucked up. So
Well, maybe we need to just grab them at randomly until one of them pulls us out. I don't know.
Landon grabs 3 and wraps it around his hand if he can, if he has that length.
Yeah.
And he tries to concentrate on the his home. Does anything happen?
It starts to pull you out.
So he changes his thought process to his mother too, and is holding and just concentrating on that as hard as he can. I'm thinking my happy thought.
Grave robber, he's not dead yet. Let him go.
Did she? Oh, did she grab me?
The rest of you see Landon start to be pulled out of this portal.
Okay, now grab him.
Second verse, same as the first.
Grab him.
Whee!
Landon still is thinking about home, the temple, training the guard, his studies with his mentor.
You find yourself in the middle of a farm. In the distance, you see the spire of the temple. It is probably a couple miles away.
So I point out that that's my home.
I'm very confused, but okay.
Well, it's a temple, which means they probably have a cemetery.
They usually do
Where are you from,
a little
Grave
bit
robber?
more. Take care.
But, I just had a thought. If where we were wasn't where we came from, then what's to say that where Landon comes from is where I came from?
It's
Smell
best not to
toast.
think too bad about it.
What year is it?
Everyone roll a perception check.
Perception check.
Yes.
18.
Ooh.
19. About time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. 7.
15.
I'm distracted by
Landon,
the time.
you feel your scalp tingling.
Like a good tingle or a bad tingle?
Hmm. It reminds you of holding the golden threads.
Okay.
Grifton and Bander, you notice that there is a sprinkling of golden hairs from Landon's head now. Almost like when someone starts to turn, salt and pepper gray, but gold.
Maybe you shouldn't touch those anymore.
Yeah, you got threads growing out of your head. Polly.
I really like touching them.
Great. I mean, I think it's having a negative effect on you. I'll have to do more studies.
Yes, studies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if
What are you two on about?
Look at his head.
He's got gold growing out of his head.
That's okay.
Golden
I mean,
hair. I bet that's worth
maybe-
something.
Maybe if you use that special salve, the ointment. What's it called? Cranium and shoulders. Maybe that'll help.
I don't know what you're talking about, but if you looks at Grave Robber, if you can avoid taking any of my family or friends' bones or things from their graves, and the rest of you,
If I'm
Can
not paid
be
for
okay.
it, I don't go after them.
fair. You
And
can follow
I'm very
me.
respectful when I do so.
It would probably be in your best interest to do that here too. if you folks would like to follow, we can head up here and at least try to figure out some things. You're
Like
welcome to
Thank you
come with
very
me to
much.
the.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome to come with me to the village.
Well, all I've got are some rations, but there's like a forest over there. But they have food there. But do you have food where we're going? Where you're going?
There is food, yes.
It's been a while since I've had a home cooked meal.
I
Okay.
don't think his mother's the type that cooks.
I'd
Might be
imagine
right.
that she's the type that has other people cooking for her, because he said she's a high priestess. So unless she's a high priestess of the goddess of cooking, or God, I don't judge, then therefore she doesn't cook.
Well, Lane had already walked away. He's still walking towards the
Oh yeah,
spire now.
I'm walking
I'm
right along,
following.
talking right
Hey,
behind you.
hey, we got short legs. Slow down.
Yeah. These things are only like a foot tall. Jeez. So by high priestess, just curiously, is that a full title or like a description or?
Well, she is Miriam is her name, and she is just considered the high priestess. We come from the Order of the Watchers, and Nomigato is our god that we follow.
God bless you.
I'm sorry. Did you say
Sure.
Order of the Washes or the Watches?
Oh, Watchers, sorry.
Watchers. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like
trying
Order-
to do a voice. It's landing. It's not landing. I don't know. I'm trying.
Because at first I said Order of the Washes, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
We go down to the river with our little boards, and
Yes.
Yeah.
everything must be clean. But
Cleanse the impure, bring out the holy washboard.
Oh my.
I thought this character all wrong.
No.
I hope something happens to him. I can come back like that. I'm
So
just
is
double
there
checking
anything
my
that we
notes here.
should know, like etiquette wise? You know, do we need to bow? Bring a dime bag?
Do we need to chew with our mouth closed?
You can be yourselves. We don't really do that here. With whatever that was you were talking about. No.
Well, you said she was the high priestess. So
Do I need to
She is
use
important to
utensils?
You'll be all right.
Okay.
it's all right. I brought my hand forks.
Sprints.
Don't run away from me!
Brandon's running. He's just trying to get home now. He's like, I think I've covered the bases. Let's go.
You know, honestly, I have no idea why Landon wants us around at all. He's home and we're weird.
I didn't hear it. I'm still running.
I'm going to introduce myself as his child.
I
I'm
think I'm actually
waiting to get back to
faster
the
than
front.
him, anyways. Yeah, I am actually.
Yeah. I'm waiting to get back there because it's going to be like, oh, well, your whole village is gone, and this is a weird time period, and your mother's been dead for centuries.
No.
So that's what I'm trying to get up there to figure out
Yep.
what's happening. Landon just sees home, and he just wants to go home, and he's welcoming everyone back to.
And the player's hoping
Village.
for intense pain and suffering.
I call it good storytelling.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
There's no arc if you don't have any sadness. There's no arc.
Sadie,
no
is
character
everything
development.
Okay?
After a long trek, you arrive at the spire. What do you
Do I see Thornton or do I see Miriam? Anybody? Any of the guards?
Yeah, everything looks as it should be.
So I climb back up the spire then to go to my mother's, like, her office and her quarters, I guess it'd be going up there.
Do the guards let us heathens in?
You're with me, so you're cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is kind of my world, so they have to do.
Yeah, because I haven't bathed in like months.
Oh, we know. we know.
No.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
just everyone's wearing such clean clothing. It's kind of gross.
No, I don't. Okay.
Do you not wear clean clothing?
Well, I wash in streams, but sometimes streams are muddy.
Well, that does get them clean somewhat, I guess. I was about to be real worried there.
I mean, I'd have to stay in a single place for a while to turn ash from the fire into soap, and I don't feel like doing that often. I have to keep on moving to find the fungus.
That's fair. That's fair.
Landon, as you approach your mother's office, you see her sitting cross-legged on the floor on her rug, meditating.
I call to her.
Oh, interrupting meditation. Not a good thing.
Her eyes open, but when she starts to speak, it is not her voice that you hear. It is Namigato's.
Landon bows and tries to explain what had happened.
This road is perilous, my child.
What
I-
what even happened?
I can only help you so much. You have what I have given you. And hopefully you have strength too. For if you continue down this path, I may not be able to guide you as I once have.
What is being asked of me?
Right the wrongs, as you have done before.
Cryptic as always. Good. Does it end there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is it Miriam again?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are the sandwiches?
Mother, these are my companions I've met through whatever that was that took me. We also were gathered in similar manner. I thought we might be able to give them rest and shelter and food until we can figure out what's going on and how I was able to get back here.
Yes. There is much to be studied But one can only study so much on an empty stomach. Come,
That
let
is
us
true.
go.
Hi, I'm Bander.
I slightly nudge Grave Robber.
Great girl.
Miriam raises an eyebrow at you. Grave robber.
Yes.
A
Not
pleasure to
here.
meet you.
Oh.
She just gives you a little smile with a knowing look and then continues down the hallway to lead everyone down to the dining hall.
Hey, Grifton, you didn't introduce yourself. That's very rude.
I went unnoticed. That's how halflings do.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're naturally stealthy. You'd think
Oh.
we'd all be rogues.
But you're not a rogue, are you?
I suppose I could be.
Okay.
In the background
What
going,
is a
you
rogue,
didn't see anything.
Wait. I look to Griffin and I say in Thieves' Cant, are you a rogue?
I'm going to, as best I can, emulate exactly what you just said back to you.
What is that, a performance check? Anyways.
I don't even know what I would roll for that. Deception,
Performance.
probably.
Are you trying to copy exactly what she said? Yeah.
Performance, probably. I mean,
Performance.
DM's discretion.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
Performance. Oh, good. I
Show
get
me
a
the-
+2.
There you go. I hope you nat it.
6.
Oh, that's gonna be nat 20.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
I didn't like keep it going back and forth there a bit.
You said words.
Said words.
So I'm
You
going
said
to
words.
very poorly say it back and then go,
It's that scene in Corky
Never
Romano.
say that again. And I walk off.
winning.
So, grave robbery before or after sandwiches?
Wait, when did that get on the table?
Grave robbery is not on the table.
Well, no, grave robbery's in the cemetery, obviously.
No. Grave robberies right now. Oh.
Miriam
Yeah.
gets a small
Technically-
chuckle as she goes ahead and sits down at the head of the table.
Landon takes a second to make sure his armor still looks awesome.
And Bander will sit in the
Yes.
foot of the table.
Does the cape just kind of flits out a little bit, like there's a breeze, but there's no breeze in here.
Yes.
Drama.
He's very important. He's got to sit down now.
I imagine Grifton sitting at the table like this. Like,
Grifton and Bander.
yeah. Can we get like some books?
I just sit where I can see everyone.
I motioned to one of our well-paid employees to bring a couple of boosters or a couple of high chairs. High chairs is what I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of the thing. My boy's 15. It's been a while. Yeah, high chairs. Yeah,
Nice.
have those come out for you guys.
I will happily take a high chair.
Honestly, I don't mind just sitting on the table. Is that okay?
The high chair is sitting right next to you. You get to make your decision.
Tables are for glasses, not for asses.
Well, if you insist.
The servers bring out all manner of delicious foods.
Bander will make an absolute mess.
Desserts.
That's disgusting to watch, but I can't look away.
Miriam is
Really?
decidedly looking away.
It's like a wagon wreck.
You're making me go back to my notes. Sorry.
I started focusing on my own food and putting my hand up to where I can't see Bander.
So, just to let you know, Grifton and Grave Robber, this is not poisonous. Neither is this.
Perfect.
Thank you, Bander. So
Oh,
much.
yes.
Just how I enjoy my food.
Already
Finishing
taken
her
into?
meal, Miriam takes a sip of her glass, places it back on the table, and says, "After you left, son, I have been scrying all over the lands. I have seen strange things, namely these gaping portals. There were
Yeah.
tens at times, hundreds at times. At times I saw strange figures leaping through them.
Figures like my companions here.
No,
Like
So-
someone I've been trying to follow.
What was that you were following?
I don't quite know. That's why I was following. I was curious.
What did
either
it look
way,
like? Oh, sorry.
either way, it does not bode well. And I think more investigation is needed. I fear that someone has stumbled upon magics that could be exploited. So I would like to send you, Landon, since I trust you, of course. What about your
Where-
companions?
You have my staff.
It seems as though all of us came from someplace different, and obviously trying to help them get back home to where they came from is part of the quest log.
I'm okay. As long as my parents don't find me, I'm good.
You
This
don't like
is far more interesting now. I mean, of course, in a weird figure jumping through a portal is strange, but this is a little bit more so. I want to see where this goes.
As Landon thinks to himself, it is some of the most excitement he's had for a while.
Very well then. I will have quarters prepared for each of you, and we will reconvene in the morning to discuss.
We should really do something about the landscapers we use here. It's
Sometimes trees just need to be cut down.
I feel there are some druids who would disagree with you.
and some priests.
I've met some druids, and they said I was rude. I don't understand it.
Oh, I
That's
have
weird.
no idea
I
why.
mean, that should say a lot coming from druids. I mean, they're like one step up from animals as it is.
Well, one of them had some funguses growing on there, and so I picked it off and I ate it, and then he said that was his best friend. So I don't understand that.
Oh my. That's quite the life if a mushroom is your best friend.
I know, right? My best friend was a hand axe that just vanished, so I'm sad.
Sorry, that broke me a little bit. It's like you do it, you're like, Teddy, no!
Yeah.
Now I must go on a vengeance quest.
I will
That's
destroy
awesome.
every strand that I find.
You got them coming out of your head, so don't have me. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm worried about now. But again, that's future Landon's issue.
Exactly.
That is for a later time.
That
That's
seems
not
like
for right now.
Mirren straightens her place setting, and stands up, motioning to some of the servers, and says, "I will see you all in the morning." And that is where we're going to call it.
oh, dang it.
Ooh,
Oh!
this
That's
counts
good,
as a
trying to
long
find
rest,
out-
right?
What? What was that?
Ray asked if this counts as a long rest.
Well, not yet, but
All right, fair.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
but we're getting there.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Sadie, for an awesome story today. This was intriguing as always. I'm getting more and more interested in these portals. I hope our viewers are as well. It was kind of interesting to get to know Landon a little bit better, seeing where he comes from and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
yes.
that was cool.
Yes,
I
thank you.
get nervous trying to run like that, trying to be the guy, and it's
Yeah.
kind of fun though. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd
I
like to
enjoy
learn
it.
about the rest of the characters too. That was cool. I was like, I'll take a shot in the dark, man. If I can think about home holding these things, see what happens.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, otherwise, we're just gonna keep wandering around in the dark here. I'm assuming we're like in kind of like a voided space, just kind of
Yeah.
walking around. Like, oh, this is supposed to be a town, but there's no town here. And I'm like, okay, well, what the heck did we do, man? We gotta go. Like, my
Exactly.
first thought was we gotta go find a pillar and push it over and hope a Nelfish Nate tells us where to go.
Honestly, though.
Awesome. Well, thank you all very much for playing today, and thank you to all of our lovely viewers who were in chat today, messing around. Tofu, as usual. We appreciate your antics, keeping things strange. We will see you all next week for some more of the persistence of the Diaphane. Bye. See you later.
Bye.